Snyder. I'm a transfer student. You know, I've always wanted to marry into a ready-made family.
Harrison, everybody out.
Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! My phone card! My delaney card! My teacher roster! Help!
Chalk dust, cafeteria food, last year's gym socks in the locker rooms. Never thought I'd miss it.
Hey, you're forgetting all the good things to start again, Gus. Homework, tests, detention.
Hey, Harry, haven't you heard? School's supposed to be one of the best times of your life.
If you're a student, we never get to graduate.
You got a lesson plan for the first day?
We're trying something different this year. We're giving midterms.
I like that. Takes all the stress out of the middle of the semester when you're tired.
Right. If all goes well, next year I'm opening with finals.
Hey, Bobby, you in my class this year?
You know it, Miss Newhouse.
I'm expecting big things from you. You remember that?
Yeah, you and everybody else.
Let's talk.
Hello, Joe.
Sarah.
I told you now.
Tanner, wonderful.
Yeah, I'm writing a paper on how I spent my summer vacation.
Well, vacation's over. We're back in the action now.
I wasn't even going to come to these sessions. But, well, it's been 3 weeks now, and I still can't get it out of my head. I keep thinking about when the ambulance came to take him. I wanted to go to the hospital with everyone. I couldn't. I was too frightened. I started walking, and this man asked me if I needed help, and I didn't even know why, until I got home, and I saw my dress. It had blood on it, Joe's blood. Still sticky. I'm so sorry. I wanted to help. I wanted to go with everybody to help. I'm sorry.
He's alive. Mary Kate. Hey, Mr. Danzig is fine.
The day he robs a bank, it's 3 months. 2 months with good behavior.
I'll tell you what teased me off. The kid that shot Danzig will probably get off scot-free.
It was an accident, Miss Biederman.
He was carrying a gun. Was that an accident?
No, that was a waste. That's what it was. Kid spent all summer up there at Princeton working on that scholarship.
He self-destructs before he even gets a chance.
Spare us your pseudo-liberal sensitivities, Miss Newhouse.
Hey, can we change this subject?
No, let's not. I'd like to know what you meant by that, Miss Biederman.
I simply meant
That Bobby Devlin was a black kid from the Bronx who blew it because he reverted back to his natural instincts.
You said that, I didn't.
But that's what you meant, wasn't it? You can take the boy out of the ghetto, but you can't take the ghetto out of the boy.
Hey, Gus, take it easy.
Excuse me. I'm gonna go shuck some corn.
Hey, Gus, come on. Wait a minute. Hey, come on. Jeez, come on. Hey.
You didn't even know Bobby Devlin.
And you did?
I thought I did.
You know, the woman is not worth getting crazy over. I can't believe you haven't heard that kind of garbage before.
Just all my life.
Then you ought to know how to handle it.
Handle it. You're never able to handle it, Harry. You just listen to it over and over again, and you take it again and again, and when we don't say anything, you people think we're handling it.
You people? You know, I'd expect to hear that from somebody else. But not you, Gus.
Surprise you, man? Make you think that maybe there's a black man in here? Trust me!
Bobby Devlin is one kid. He's only one kid, for God's sakes. He doesn't represent the whole black race.
You don't understand, Harry. You only think you do.
Of course I understand.
Look, let me tell you something, man. No matter how much you feel, how much you care, you have to be black to understand.
They ought to fry him. They ought to fry him on TV for millions of people to see.
Jeez, Roz, he was the best student in the school. He had a scholarship to Princeton. It had to be an accident.
Who cares? He did it, didn't he? I had my way, I'd pull the switch.
Roz and Elise, please pay attention. I'm trying to teach a class.
Hey, how's this,
here.
Miss Newhouse? Hey, women. Man's enigma, the planet's falling.
If that's what you want to write about, Mr. Snyder, you go right ahead.
Why do we have to write a composition anyway? Why can't we just talk it?
This is a writing class, Roz. We're trying to improve your writing skills.
Should this be something we feel strongly about?
Well, it's not a requirement. That's a good idea.
Oh, how's this? Women, what do they really want?
I know one woman who wants you to put a lid on it, Mr. Snyder.
I'd like to write about Mr. Danzig.
She just said the right thing. Isn't your nose brown enough? Maybe it's white.
All right, Tony. Now, that's an interesting idea. What about Mr. Danzig?
It's just that I feel funny about what happened to him. I mean, it sort of bothers me. And I thought maybe if I wrote about it, it would make me feel better.
Oh, I got it. Women, is PMS a reality or a myth?
Reality.
Is it me? Am I making more of this than there is?
No, no, of course not. The man almost died here.
You know, this whole thing is just making me realize how fragile life is.
Yeah, tell me about it. A random bullet, a bus that goes out of control.
Your hairdryer could short, you'd be dead before you knew it. Depressing.
Your art supplies are in Mary Kate.
Oh, now, come on, Mary Kay. We mustn't let ourselves be depressed, you know? I mean, we're giving one day at a time so that we can savor it moment to moment, you know?
Matthew, you have poetry in you.
Oh, yeah, I do. I'm very poetic. You know, I mean, sometimes in the shower, I'll just start talking in iambic pentameter for no reason at all. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Matthew, I'm just starting to think you're much more attractive than I thought you were.
I am.
I want to be close to you.
How close?
Very.
You're kidding.
I don't know the number. You got the wrong one, though. That's all I know.
Mrs. Molina, hitting it won't help.
And not hitting it will.
I really think you're taking on a whole lot more than you have to. Now, I know this school in and out. I've been here over 20 years.
And I'm sure that you could run it with your eyes closed, right, Mr. Felsberg?
Well, since you ask,
Thank you.
I'm just not sure that a school like this can be run by a woman.
The school's not so tough. It's like most schools I've been to. Gang trouble, dope. Can't find a theme for the new yearbook.
Still, it's a temporary assignment. You're only going to be here till Mr. Danzig recovers.
Honey, Mr. Felsberg, I knew that.
Don't you think that it would be best for all parties concerned if you just lay back and let me do it?
You sound just like my ex-husband.
I beg your pardon?
Mr. Felsberg, the school board has hired me here to do a job. Now, if they had wanted you to be temporary principal, they would have made you temporary principal. 2 copies.
I think so.
Nice woman. Would have made a great Marine.
I was only trying to be helpful, and that's the thanks I get. Who asked him to send her down anyway? We could have easily run things without her. Will you listen to me, talking about myself, complaining? I'm acting like I'm the one who was shot. How are you, Joe? I've called a couple of times. Did Carol tell you? I tried... It's me again, Joe. I tried visiting you at the hospital, but they said you weren't seeing anyone. We miss you at school. It's not the same.
Joe, it's Sarah. I need to talk to you. I really do. It's important. I'm sorry to bother you.
Mr. Danzig, this is Gus. You okay? I'm sorry, Mr. Danzig. I really am. I'm really sorry. I don't get it, Mr. Butterfield. Why'd you come here? I mean, I never even took a class with you. We never even spoke, maybe once or twice in the hallways or when you had cafeteria duty. Doesn't mean I don't care, Bobby. Can you do something for me? Can you help me? I really wish I could.
Look, I didn't mean to hurt Mr. Danzig. The gun just went off.
That's just it. What were you doing with the thing?
I don't know. It was crazy. It was for protection.
Protection from who?
From the neighborhood, man. You ever notice it ain't safe out there?
Hey, where do you think I come from? Park Avenue? I never carried a gun.
Look, man, I didn't mean to hurt nobody. But dudes are always leaning on me all the time for being smart. Because I got that scholarship to Princeton. I've been shaken down. I had my stomach kicked and my head bashed in. Oh, man, what's the use? I'm finished, man. It's over.
The difference could be your future, Bobby.
Yeah? How many black kids who shot their principal you figure they got up at Princeton?
Over here!
So you and Bobby Devlin, what's that fight about?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Look, man, he pushed me, I pushed him back. Went like that a couple of times.
Said you were shaking him down.
Can say anything he wants.
Oh, but there's no truth to that.
Look, man, truth of it is, Danzig got in the way of a bullet that was meant for me. Yeah, I know, hard for you to believe, huh? I mean, a real brain like Bobby messing up like that.
Yeah, you're as innocent as a lamb.
His gun, man, not mine.
Boy, I nearly forgot what a great house this is, Joe. I never should have sold it back to you. June is still mad at me.
I really wish you would have called first, Jerry.
I'm sorry, Joe, but this is pressing.
What's this?
It's my letter to the Board of Ed. It's an ultimatum telling them that I'm going to resign unless they take Mrs. Molina down.
Resign? I don't want to hurt your feelings, but this is stupid.
I disagree, Joe. I think there comes a time when a man has got to take a stand. I'm not asking for testimonials. I know it's a thankless job, but a man is entitled to a little respect. I can't get over this. I mean, you're going to be back in what, 2-3 weeks? And they couldn't put their trust in me for that amount of time. I ask.
Who said I'd be back in 2 or 3 weeks?
Aren't you?
Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Don't pin me down to a number, Jack.
I'm not pinning you down, Joe. I just thought...
Well, I don't think so much. I'll come back when I'm damn good and ready.
Joe, what'd I say? I just thought you looked at
I don't care what you thought. I want you to leave. Get out of my house.
No, you're not yourself.
I'm more myself than you'll ever know. Get the hell out of here, Jack!
Mary Kay. Mary Kate. Mary Kate. Mary Kate. Mary Kate.
Yes?
Why are we in separate beds?
We're teasing each other. Sort of like mental foreplay.
Well, don't you think that real foreplay is just so much better?
Yeah. But only after a period of anticipation. We want to get to a point where we're ready to explode.
Well, I think I'm there already.
When the moment is right, you'll be the first to know. Well, actually, the second. Night.
Good night.
We see it on TV. We see it in the movies. But when you're faced with the reality of violence, it makes you confront your whole reason for being. Keep it simple, Elise. Don't be so smart.
You don't need the hassles.
Mr. Danzig is a good man. He cares. That's all I got to say.
I shouldn't have let you talk me out of it. I blew it, Bobby. I really blew it.
Yeah, it's late afternoon, you understand, and I'm out front working the register. I hear this loud crashing noise from out back, you know, and I go running out to the alley. There's Bobby, throwing my soda bottles up against the wall. No reason, just breaking my bottles left and right.
No reason. There's always a reason.
Hey, the boy's just crazy, that's all. Soda bottles cost me 5 cents an empty. Costing me a fortune, so I fired his butt on the spot.
Fired? His mother told the police he quit.
Don't you know a mama's the last one to know when a boy's no good? That Bobby, he had everybody fooled. Even you genius boys down at the school, huh?
Wait a minute, man. You're wrong. This kid had a future.
Future, yeah, sure. I understand about a future. Everybody got a future. I got a future. I'm gonna be president of the United States. You're gonna be president if you want to be. He was a good enough stock boy. I mean, he came to work on time, you know, never gave me any lip. When he started bringing around his homeboy friends, I knew I had done hired me some trouble.
Wait a minute. You're telling me Bobby was involved with gangs?
Not gangs, the gang. Straight razors, man.
You probably just knew him from the neighborhood.
Well, they look pretty chummy from where I was standing. Look, brother, open your eyes. The boy was just a hustler, pretending to be something that he wasn't. And you get street in your blood, you can't get it out.
I did.
Yeah, but you still here, though, ain't you? I don't care how much schooling you gave him. He's just another nigger with a tie.
It's not that I don't want to talk about it. I can't.
It was last year. At the end of the year, I was giving exams. And Bobby was in my class. He was so confident. Just sitting there at his desk writing. Just breezing through it. I don't think he looked up from his paper once. And even after the exam, when he turned his paper in, you could see by the expression on his face that he'd aced it. I mean, it was just no sweat in his new house. So, all the kids had gone. Bobby turned his paper in and left. Then I saw that he'd forgotten that silly briefcase he always carried around with him. So I picked it up to take it to him. Something fell out.
What, drugs?
Cocaine.
And you didn't say anything? You didn't report him or anything?
I talked to him. I listened to his excuses.
And you believed him?
You could see he knew how serious it was, Harry. He knew it'd be the end of his scholarship of any chance he ever had. He cried. So I sent him on to his next class.
And?
And I went back in my classroom and I erased the essay question off the blackboard. I just erased it. I just can't help but think that I helped put that gun in Bobby Devlin's hand. Joe? Joe?
But I'm feeling so sad. I long to try something I've never had. Matthew? Are you naked?
Gee, I must have forgotten to put my shorts on. Oh, God. Oh, my God, this was dumb. This is dumb. I feel like an idiot. Look, if you threw me out now, I'd understand it. I would, because everyone knows that women aren't even aroused by the sight of the male body.
Matthew,
What?
it's okay. At least your heart was in the right place.
Yeah.
Kiss me here.
I think it's working.
You do? You want another one, just to make sure?
Here. Right here.
How we doing so far?
Inner elbow.
No problem.
I have a surprise for you.
You're backing out?
No. I'm backing in. Into something sexy.
Yeah?
Something black.
No kidding.
Something diaphanous.
Diaphanous is good.
I hope you like it. I spent all the grocery money to get it.
Who needs food when you've got diaphanous?
Oh.
Mary Kay?
Not tonight.
Yeah? You lost?
Mrs. Devlin?
Yeah.
I'm Gus Butterfield. I teach at Harrison. I knew your son.
Can you help him?
I wish I could.
Then what do you want?
I don't know. I really don't know. I guess I'm just trying to understand. Excited. That's how I feel. Excited. You know, I can't wait to go up to Princeton. It's going to be hard just waiting my senior year just thinking about it. It's a great opportunity. You know, how many kids from this neighborhood get a scholarship to an Ivy League college? I know they're going to be watching me up there. That's why I have to be twice as good as anybody else. Because I'm not just doing this for me. I'm doing this for the neighborhood. Right?
And that's Bobby Devlin, another gifted minority student who has been given the chance of a lifetime.
My son went to church every Sunday. Anybody ever tell you that?
No, but I don't find it hard to believe. When did they film this?
They got the news. Never saw Bobby so happy. Said he was gonna make me proud.
All that hope and all that optimism. Where did it go?
They made it hard for Bobby. In the neighborhood and at that school. When I did my grocery shopping, they'd ask me, what's a black boy doing going to Princeton? If he's so smart, why don't you let him stay here and make things better here? He wants to be white, they say. They yell at him when he went out in the street. Hey, white boy. Hey, honky. You think you better? You ain't better. But he was.
Was he scared? Is that why he was carrying that gun?
So many people messing with him. If I had known he had the gun, I would have taken it from him. I'm not saying what he did was right, but I know my son. He wouldn't use a gun unless he had a reason.
Accepted?
Mr. Feldspar, I'm really sorry.
You're sorry. My God, I'm the one out of a job here.
Take it easy now, just take it easy.
You don't understand. It was just a bluff.
Let me get you some water.
Bluffing always works with the board. You tell them you're going to do something rash, they always back down. I've never known them not to back down. Never once. Not till now.
Why don't you call up the board and take back your ultimatum?
I can't do that. It would be humiliating. I'd lose all my credibility.
Jack, credibility, you don't have any credibility with anyone if you don't work here anymore.
What do you mean by sure? Sure, I'm sure. It'll do me some good to visit the school.
Did it do you some good the other night?
All right, so I went out for a little air.
At 3 in the morning?
Will you stop already? I'm just gonna drop in, see some faces, shake some hands, then leave. So, how do I look?
How do you feel?
Carol, I'm okay. Really, I am.
Whoops, sorry.
Look, give me a break, would you? I didn't even know the guy. I'm a transfer student. It's my first day. I come to school, and I see some guy in a suit shaking hands, and he gets shot. All right, my first impression was, hey, he's not popular. How am I supposed to write about a guy I didn't even know? Say, Abramowitz, you've been in this school a while now, right? You must know this Danzig character pretty well by now, huh? Level with me, man. You know, what's he all about? Is he loose? Is he a maverick? Is he a Nazi? What? Hello?
Gus, the kid had a scholarship riding. I didn't want to blow it.
You didn't do him any favors, Sarah.
You weren't there. You didn't have to make the call.
That's too bad. 'Cause see, I'd have busted his butt. Right there, right there.
Oh, right. Risk blowing his chance.
Hey, look where he is now.
Damn it, Gus. I am not gonna let you throw this back in my face. Sure, I wanted that kid to make it. You bet I did. One kid comes along in thousands that has a chance. I didn't want to lose this one.
Well, you lost him just the same.
We all did. Maybe we cared too much.
If he hadn't been black, would you have cared as much then?
Yes, I'd like to think I would. Would you?
problem here is the ratio of carrots to juice. Now, look how many you have to kill for just one glass. Then you turn orange and... Oh, yeah, sure, your night vision's better. That's because you glow in the dark. Mary Kate! Mary Kate!
I did it.
Did what? Where'd you go?
To the incinerator. I burned my dress.
What dress?
The dress I was wearing when Joe got shot.
You mean you kept it all this time?
I guess I was hanging on to it because I thought throwing it away would trivialize what had happened. That's what was stopping me. Us. And so I let it go. I hope I'm not being too bold.
No. I was just wondering. Are we past the actual teasing part and ready to move forward?
Way past.
See, I had this crazy notion I could fill Joe's shoes. I guess nobody else thought so. But I mean, for God's sakes, we're talking about 3 weeks. 23 years I spent in this rat race. What's 3 weeks? So there you have it. Now you see what my long and undistinguished career adds up to. Nothing. A big fat zero. You're looking at a man on the cutting edge of mediocrity. And in a system that rewards mediocrity, they've given me nothing. It's not fair. It's not fair.
What the hell are you doing, man? There's more, man! I want more! You're crazy! You can't touch me. I'm gonna report you, man. Bust you down a custodian. Everything I am is on the line right now, homeboy. Hey, no reports, no rules. I want word! Get out of my face, Mike! What's the matter, man? What'd you do? Sell Bobby dope? Hooked him? Look, I didn't hook nobody. Were you squeezing him the day he had that gun, man? Is that it? Man, you're way off, man. What's the matter, man? You couldn't stand to see somebody who wasn't a piece of slime like you! You think I'm slime? Look again! He was selling to me, man. He was squeezing me.
Carol? What are you doing?
What the hell do you care?
This is ridiculous.
You're right about that, Joe. I'm a 46-year-old pregnant woman going home to my mother. That is what you've driven me to.
Wait. Can we at least talk about this?
Suddenly you want to talk? Sorry, you caught me at a bad time.
You're just gonna go? Leave me alone?
You probably haven't noticed it, Joe, but you've been alone. You stand there holding all the pain and all the hurt, and you don't want to share any of those feelings with me. I'm going to tell you something, Joe. As far as I'm concerned, you owe me. That was part of the bargain, that was part of the deal, and that is what 28 years of marriage is all about.
I'm doing the best I can.
Well, it's not good enough. I want more. I deserve more. Let me in, damn it. Let me in.
You think I'm enjoying this? Think it's fun? Well, it's not. It's been hell. I've been going through hell here.
That's it? You gotta be kidding.
All right! How's this? When that bullet hit me, when I went down to the ground, it felt like my whole life was spilling out of me. I never thought anything could touch me, hurt me. But 1 second, 1 split second changed all of that. I know I'm here. Yeah. But in that split second, Joe Danzig died. I died.
So you're not Superman. And you're not invulnerable. And you have to come to terms with that.
I guess I didn't like it. I've always been in control of things. If something was broken, I'd always kick some butt to make things happen. Make things right again. I don't like myself anymore. I want the old Joe back.
When a man falls, his loved ones share the loss. When a great man falls, it diminishes us all. So it is with our principal, Joseph Danzig.
Sorry I'm late. Somebody bicycle chained me to a bathroom stall.
This is really heavy stuff, Miss Newhouse. I can't go on.
Read.
As T.S. Eliot said, this is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends, not with a bang, but a whimper.
Hey, I wrote that.
T.S. will be interested to hear that, Tate.
Give him his paper, Snyder. And chalk up a goose egg.
Weeb.
Okay, anybody else want to read his or her paper? All right, come on, who wants to be next? You're gonna have to do it sooner or later. Roz?
Do I got to?
Yes?
I seen Joe Danzig yesterday, and he seen me, but he did not talk to me. I think it is because the boy Bobby who shot him is black, and I am black. I know black is a good thing, but why do I feel so bad? That's all I could write.
For what it's worth, Roz, I don't think Mr. Danzig was angry with you. He's not like that.
Then how come he didn't talk to me?
He's got a lot on his mind right now.
How long am I gonna feel like this?
You'll get over it. Just takes time.
I didn't want to face it. I didn't want to face the unknown every day. Face my own mortality. I wanted a nice, safe little holding pattern, even if it meant trapping those fears inside me and reliving them more and more, over and over. And I did. It was like being awake in a nightmare. I made myself a prison, and I stayed in it. Until the tiniest sign of life made me realize that there is no holding pattern. There is no hiding place. We're all here, and we're in it together. It's good to be back.
I can't breathe in here, Mr. Butterfield. Your pity is replacing all of the oxygen.
There's no pity. I just want to know why. You had it all, man. College, a future, and you threw it away.
You're right, man. I had it all. I had the white man's scholarship. I had the black man's expectations. I had good grades and no friends, and I threw it all away.
You had a chance most people only dream about, Bobby.
Some chance, man. You know what it was like walking on that campus the first day? I had a knot in my stomach so tight. They were so rich, man. My mama gave me $100 spending money, and the white roommate they gave me was throwing $300 sweaters on the floor. On the damn filthy floor. I was scared, man. I thought they might call me names. I thought they might hassle me. You see, that's what I was looking for. But it didn't go that way. You see, some of them wanted to hang out with me, to make a point of hanging out with me because it was cool. It sounds good? Well, it gets better, man, because I had a girlfriend up there. I had a white girlfriend up there, and I dated her all summer. You see, I loved her. But when it came down to it, she wouldn't even let me touch her. The only reason she was going out with me is to show her friends she was progressive enough to go out with a black guy. And all those dudes who wanted to be my friends, they didn't want to be my friends. They just wanted me to score them some pot, some drugs, because I was from the ghetto. And you know what, man? I did it, because as much as it hurt, I wanted to fit in. One night there was this dance. And my lousy hair wouldn't go right. So my roommate, he lets me use his hairbrush because I forgot mine. Later, when he thought I was asleep, I watched him scrub that hairbrush like some damn animal that used it. Like it had a disease. And I laid there and I thought back to all those years of all those kids in the block making fun of me, calling me white for working so hard in school. And I thought, this is what I did it for. So some white boy could scrub me off his brush. I just want it off the treadmill, man! I just want it off!
Hey, Mr. Butterfield, how's it going?
Danish and coffee, no cream.
You got it. Yeah, I see here in the paper where your boy's being tried as an adult. I could have told you that.
Yeah?
See, it's like the coffee. Man, you can add the cream and you can add the sugar, but it's still black.
How much?
$1.05. Yeah, I've been around this neighborhood all my life, man. I done seen protest marches, riots, everything from burn, baby, burn, to learn, baby, learn, and back again. These boys ain't gonna change. It just ain't in them.
We gotta stay where we belong. Don't try for nothing, because nothing's all we're gonna get.
Hey.
We were born in the streets, we're gonna die in the streets.
Now, wait a minute. Wait, what are you doing? Jiving me, huh? Don't you hear what I'm saying, boy?
No, man. I don't hear a damn thing you're saying.
Hey, guys.
Turner, you just want to make this year we're counting on you like we never did before. Oh, my goodness. You're fine. Hey, Butterfield, how's it going? Did you miss me?
I missed you.
Good, good. You see, Jack? He missed me.
Up next in TV Land, LA's heroic paramedics come to the rescue on Emergency from executive producer Jack Webb. You're correct. Stay tuned.
Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog.